When life gets busy and energy runs low, cooking can feel like one of the hardest tasks in the world. There are days when even boiling pasta feels like too much work, and the idea of chopping vegetables, washing dishes, and standing over a stove for an hour sounds like a punishment instead of a meal plan. But being lazy in the kitchen doesn't mean you have to survive on dry biscuits, instant noodles, or expensive takeout every single day. In fact, some of the smartest food tricks are designed exactly for people who want maximum taste with minimum effort. That's where easy food hacks come in. Food hacks are little shortcuts that save time, reduce mess, and make cooking feel less like work and more like a cheat code for real life. Whether you're a student, a busy worker, a late-night snacker, weather night snacker, or just someone who wants food fast without turning the kitchen upside down, these hacks can completely change the way you eat at home. The best part is that most of them use simple ingredients, common kitchen tools, and almost zero cooking skills. One of the easiest lazy food hacks is using a mug for quick meals. A simple mug can become your best friend when you don't want to dirty pans or plates. You can make scrambled eggs in a mug by cracking 2 eggs into it, adding a splash of milk, a pinch of salt, and whisking with a fork. Microwave it for short intervals, stir, and in just a couple of minutes, breakfast is ready. You can also make mug cakes, mug brownies, or even microwave mac and cheese. It's quick, easy, and there's barely anything to clean afterward. Another genius trick for lazy people is turning leftovers into a completely new meal. Leftover rice from dinner? Fry in a pan with an egg, soy sauce, and any vegetables you have, and suddenly it becomes delicious fried rice. Leftover chicken? Shred it and stuff it into wraps, sandwiches, or quesadillas. Leftover potatoes? Smash them into patties and pan-fry them for crispy potato cakes. The secret is not to think of leftovers as old food. Think of them as pre-prepared ingredients waiting to save your day. Frozen vegetables are another lazy kitchen hero. Some people avoid them because they think fresh vegetables are always better, but frozen veggies are actually one of the smartest things you can keep at home. They're already washed, chopped, and ready to cook. No peeling, no cutting, no waste. You can throw frozen peas, carrots, corn, broccoli, or mixed vegetables straight into noodles, rice, soups, pasta, or omelets. They make meals healthier without adding any extra work, and they stay good for a long time. If you hate making breakfast in the morning, overnight oats are a total game changer. Instead of cooking anything, all you do is combine oats, milk, yogurt, honey, and your favorite toppings like banana, peanut butter, or berries in a jar at night. Put it in the fridge, and by morning, breakfast is done. No cooking, no waiting, and no excuse to skip breakfast. It's one of the laziest but healthiest food hacks out there. Tortillas are another must-have for lazy eaters because they can turn almost anything into a meal. Got cheese? Make a quesadilla. Got eggs? Make a breakfast wrap. Got leftover chicken, vegetables, or even fries? Wrap them up with sauce and call it dinner. Tortillas are basically edible problem solvers. They're fast, flexible, and can save you on the days when your fridge looks empty but you still need to eat something decent. One of the most satisfying food hacks is making garlic bread without any effort. Instead of preparing dough or fancy bakery-style bread, just take regular bread slices or burger buns. Spread butter mixed with garlic powder and herbs on top, then toast them in a pan or oven. In a few minutes, you have warm, crispy garlic bread that feels way more impressive than the effort you actually put in. Pair it with soup, pasta, or just eat it as a snack when you want comfort food fast. Air fryers have also become the ultimate lazy person's kitchen tool for a reason. If you have one, you already know how magical it is. If you don't, imagine a machine that makes crispy food with almost no supervision. You can throw in frozen fries, nuggets, samosas, spring rolls, chicken wings, or even leftover pizza and get amazing results with minimal mess. It's perfect for people who want that crispy fried food vibe without actually frying anything. Speaking of pizza, there's a super easy lazy pizza hack you need to try. Instead of making pizza dough from scratch, use bread, tortillas, naan, or even burger buns as the base. Add pizza sauce or ketchup, sprinkle cheese. Homemade pizza without the hard work. One of the smartest lazy hacks is keeping flavor boosters in your kitchen. These are ingredients that instantly make boring food taste amazing without requiring any cooking skill. Things like garlic powder, chili flakes, soy sauce, hot sauce, black pepper, cheese slices, mayonnaise, ketchup, mustard, and seasoning mixes can turn plain noodles, eggs, rice, or sandwiches into something way more exciting. When you're lazy, flavor is what keeps simple meals from feeling depressing. If you're the kind of person who skips lunch because cooking feels like too much, sandwich stacking is your new survival method. The trick is not to overthink sandwiches. Bread plus protein plus sauce plus crunch equals success. You can use boiled eggs, leftover chicken, canned tuna, cheese, cucumber, lettuce, chips, or even spicy potato filling. A good sandwich doesn't need to be fancy. It just needs to be fast, filling, and satisfying. Lazy people also need snacks, and one of the easiest snack hacks is loaded yogurt bowls. Instead of reaching for junk food every time hunger hits, take a bowl of yogurt and add whatever you have: honey, cereal, crushed biscuits, fruit, nuts, chocolate chips, or peanut butter. In under 2 minutes, you've got something creamy, sweet, and actually enjoyable. It feels like dessert but can also work as breakfast or a late-night snack. Another life-saving hack is using one pan for everything. The less cleanup involved, the more likely you are to cook. One-pan meals are perfect because you can throw multiple ingredients into the same pan and let them cook together. For example, saw onions, add chicken pieces, season them, toss in vegetables, and finish with cooked rice or noodles. One pan, one spoon, one meal, and barely any dishes. That's lazy cooking at its finest. If you want to feel extra clever, pre-make snack boxes or lazy meal packs. This sounds organized, but it's actually a lazy hack in disguise. Take 15 minutes one day to fill containers with sliced fruits, biscuits, boiled eggs, cheese cubes, nuts, or sandwiches. It saves you from random unhealthy snacking and keeps you from ordering expensive fast food every time hunger hits. Canned foods are another underrated lazy food hack. Canned beans, corn, tuna, mushrooms, and soups can save a lot of time. They're already cooked or mostly ready, and you can mix them into pasta, rice, salads, wraps, or sandwiches without much effort. A can of tuna mixed with mayo and black pepper becomes a quick sandwich filling. Beans can go into rice bowls or wraps. It's all about finding shortcuts that still feel like real meals. A classic lazy favorite is instant noodles, but the trick is upgrading them. Don't just eat them plain every time. Add an egg while cooking, toss in frozen vegetables, stir in some cheese, or mix in leftover chicken. You can even add a spoon of peanut butter and chili sauce for a quick spicy noodle twist. Instant noodles become way more satisfying when you treat them like a base instead of the whole meal. Another surprisingly useful hack is keeping boiled eggs in the fridge. Boil a batch once and you've got easy protein for days. Slice them onto toast, add them to sandwiches, mash them with mayo, or eat them with salt and pepper. They're filling, cheap, and require almost no work once they're prepared. This one small habit can save you from a lot of there's nothing to eat moments. For sweet cravings, frozen banana hacks are amazing. Slice bananas and freeze them, then blend them later for instant banana ice cream. Or dip banana slices in melted chocolate and freeze them for a lazy homemade dessert. You can also mash banana into oats, pancakes, or toast toppings. Bananas are cheap, versatile, and surprisingly useful when you want quick sweet food without baking. Cheese is basically a lazy cook's secret weapon. A little cheese can rescue so many meals. Sprinkle it over eggs, noodles, toast, rice, or potatoes, and suddenly the food feels richer and more comforting. Cheese melts fast, tastes good with almost everything, and makes simple food feel more complete. If your meal looks boring, cheese can often save it. If you really want to master lazy eating, the biggest hack is keeping your kitchen stocked with easy staples. Things like eggs, bread, oats, pasta, rice, frozen vegetables, cheese, yogurt, tortillas, canned tuna, instant noodles, sauces, and a few snacks can make life so much easier. The problem usually isn't laziness alone. It's laziness combined with having nothing useful at home. Once you keep the right ingredients around, making quick food becomes 10 times easier. The truth is, being lazy doesn't mean you can't eat well. It just means you need smarter systems, easier ingredients, and fewer unnecessary steps. Good food doesn't always come from complicated recipes or long kitchen sessions. Sometimes the best meals are the ones you make in 5 minutes with whatever is already in your fridge. Food hacks are not about cheating. They're about making life easier while still enjoying what you eat. They're about making life easier while making life easier while still enjoying what you eat. So the next time you feel too tired to cook, too lazy to clean, or too tempted to order overpriced fast food, remember that your kitchen can still work for you. With a few clever shortcuts, simple ingredients, and zero stress, you can make meals that are quick, tasty, and surprisingly satisfying. Lazy cooking is not a weakness. Honestly, it might just be one of the smartest survival skills of modern life.